Look at that. Look at it. See that? Look at it. Hi boys and girls, welcome to Micro Sessions Brewing. Yes, I am your host, Leo J. Bailey. Yep, that's the honey Kolsch. I've brewed this a number of times. It's always been a 5 out of 5. Everybody's dug it. I did something slightly different this time. Two things, actually. I didn't put it to secondary. I ended up just doing primary for 2 weeks and went straight to keg. It took a bit to settle out, longer than I'm used to because I didn't do secondary. I don't notice any major taste differences. However, that's difficult because I used a completely different yeast. I did a German safe ale German yeast. I can't remember the damn number now. Forgive me. I'll try to put the number up in post, right? Maybe over here somewhere. Hey, anyway, yeah, Matt, we took it to the beach, and my buddy Matt, who has been on the show a number of times before, he thought that it was a little less than what we were used to in the past. Cheers. The honey malt comes through as always, but body wise it comes off as a little thin, lighter in body, and not quite the flavor. Matt loves telling everybody that he gets banana every time he does it, and he did not get banana this time. So I think the white yeast, liquid yeast that I used before, is probably the better way to go. Of course, I'm old school. I do things as far as secondary. I may start experimenting. I keep saying that I'm going to do it, but I just don't get around to it. I'm going to start doing closed transfer and see how that goes. I need to start practicing that. Yeah. So color wise, she's dead on. She's very well carbonated. She normally has a little bit more of a head. I really backed off on the tap. Anyway, coming up, I think Brew Kitty just came down the steps. Yep, there she is. I'm hoping to brew this weekend. I don't know when you're going to see that. I'm going to do a Cascade IPA, very simple smash IPA, 2-row Cascade US 05, very simple. However, the interesting thing that I haven't worked all the details out yet, and I need to do that before brew day, is I'm going to reuse the grains and make another beer. I'm going to call it, it's probably going to be, I'm thinking it's probably going to be closer to a pale ale. The ABV is going to probably be way down. It's going to be very lighter. I'll bring the IBUs down with it, so it'll be it'll probably be more of a pale ale. I'm thinking of calling it the Recession Pale Ale because I want to get my money's worth out of it, and I want to experiment with trying to bring down some ABVs like this. This is only about a 5%er. The Belgian Wit, I can't do a review because it's gone. And I do mean gone. Took it to the beach as well. Yeah, it was gone in no time. I came home, there was a little bit left in the tap, and it's gone. Today's Thursday, we got back from the beach. So, it's a little review on the Kolsch. Not quite the Kolsch it has been in the past, but it's still very drinkable. I have no problem with this. I don't know, maybe I should do a double up. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, how about we do that? We're going to make this one at least worthwhile and not just some 5-minute. My Instagram reviews are always other beers, but on my YouTube, if it's mine, I do it on the channel. If you don't follow the Instagram, please do. Yeah, I'm going to do the Blackberry Belgian Wit here in mere seconds. It's problematic. We'll go with that. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned. I'll be back, I don't know, for you just a couple seconds, but you know how that is. Oh. Yeah, it's still pretty damn good, man. I got no problem with that. Really, I don't. Anyway, hey, cheers. We'll see you in just a second. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. Hey, I decided to go ahead and do the Belgian. It's the Blackberry Belgian Wit. It has problems, but is it drinkable? I'll drink it. I don't know if I'll share it with that many people. No, most of my friends aren't into Belgians, with the exception of Deb Blue Rose, who she likes my traditional Belgian Wit. This one, I'll tell you what happened. So the first time I did the Blackberry Belgian, I did a different puree, and Gary from originally Tap Out, who is now Chubby Mermaid Brewing, Gary had suggested that I try doing some puree in primary, get a little biotransformation thing happening, and then I added more puree in secondary, and it came out really, really, really well. Except everybody that had it, we did the big beach vacation last year. Bill was the one that said it tasted almost bitter, like almost the fruit rind bitter type of flavor. So I thought, okay, I'll back it. I'll change some things up. I'll try a different puree and all that. Well, it turns out I ran out of time, and I didn't do anything in primary. It's also another beer that I did not do a traditional secondary like I normally do, but I did for this and added puree, and I only had it in secondary for maybe 24 hours. So it was way off of what the original schedule was and everything. Now the Belgian Wit came out exceptionally. I love my Belgian. I'll stand by that son of a bitch. One of these days I might get brave enough to enter it in a competition or a contest, whatever the fuck. But I've tried the Blackberry a couple times. I need to go back to the way it was, and this puree didn't work for me on this for some reason, and there's a couple things that happened. Let me show you. First off, the original, I wonder if I have a photo or picture. If I do, I'll post that over here or something. I don't know that I might be able to dig it up. The color was amazing. You can even go back to the video from the Outer Banks Beach Trip 2021. You can go watch that if you care to. It was beautiful. It was purple. It was really nice color. This, not so much. It is, now, if that looks purple to you, and it does on the camera, but it don't look it to me in real life. I don't know what the lighting is doing to it. That looks almost brownish. It looks awful. The camera, from what I can kind of tell, makes it look not bad. Beautiful, light, fluffy head. It smells like a Belgian. I don't get any blackberry from it whatsoever, but it smells like a Belgian. However, taste-wise, it's the Belgian. Cheers. And there's the blackberry. It's subtle. It's extremely subtle. That oddly bitter Belgian flavor that you typically get from a Belgian is definitely there. It's more powerful than the blackberry. The blackberry is like that much. It is very light, but the color just kills me. It looks like creek water. Oh my God, it is not appetizing at all. It is not something that you would pour for someone and go, hey, drink this. No, so I'll keep this to myself, which is fine by me. I got 2.5 gallons of this stuff. I'm fine. So yeah, I'll go back to the way I did things, but I think I'm going to skip that for a bit. I've got 2 solid beers that I make on a regular. It's my Belgian Wit and my Honey Kolsch. I got no problems with them whatsoever. I am going to do my experiment maybe this weekend. We're going to do a Cascade IPA, keep it simple, smash it, and then we're going to try to reuse those grains. See how that goes. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday, rock and roll, cheers. Shout out to SJ Poor and Wally, who, as it appeared, they're like the only 2 guys that are doing anything on videos right now. So, rock and roll, fellas. Cheers. Yeah. What are you gonna do?